versus Kazuya instead of the usual Duck Hunter Joker. And I think we're getting started on Smashville. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with this? Alright, so I am sorry for the lag on the thing, but I'm gonna try my best to commentate through it. You see a 68% going straight off the bat from Cake, and he switched to Pyra, and typically this is usually where you can kind of start to where Aegis can become a bit more vulnerable, is when Pyra is out and she is not as quick as Mitra is. Oh, the triple parry, my bad, bro. Just hold it hard. Okay, OmegaRaider finally finding a way to get through that barrier of jabs, and now we've reset the neutral. Nice up throw into the. I'm loving the positioning from Cake, putting himself in positions to. Alright. And while we were trying to fix the technical difficulties, Cake already took a stock. I am not too sure how he took it, but he did. And only on 97%, but Kazuya is a character that can very much explode on you very quickly. So let's see. Not gonna go for the up B. Instead, gonna whiff a couple buttons there. We're gonna allow Cake, who has a already pretty commanding lead, almost has a full stock lead on deck right now. OmegaRaider just trying to find the spacing, and again, kind of dropping the combo. Gonna opt for the up throw, I believe, instead. And still not going to kill just yet. Not at that kill percent yet. Pyra being a bit more heavy than Mitra is. Now Cake in the core. Oh, Flame Nova. That was actually a pretty good ledge trap situation from Cake, using the Flame Nova to catch the roll. Oh, nice laser. But you don't this is kind of surprising to see. You don't usually see Kazuya struggle this much to find the stock, but I feel like this is just how good the movement is for Cake right now. When the trade, a DBZ gonna catch Cake of lacking a bit, gonna send him downwards towards the blast zone. It's gonna switch to Mitra at the high percent here. You don't usually see that, but instead works in his favor because he knocks out rage arts because of it. And look at this ledge pressure that he's putting on right now, keeping him at bay. And ooh, down tilt. Kazuya narrowly avoided the down tilt right there. Oh, nice combo coming out, the aerial combo instead of the grounded combo coming out from Kazuya right now. Gonna get the spike, good timing, good stall from OmegaRaider. At 187, it's gonna do it. Only at 57% from Cake. So let's see how we can build off this lead on Smashville. Here come the Mitra combos. When we talk about the Kazuya combos, what's not talked about enough is how easily Mitra can put on the damage, probably because she doesn't have that kill power, but that's what this lady is for right here, Pyra. I'll switch back to the Mitra. I like the switching that I'm seeing here, kind of throwing OmegaRaider off this game. Which matchup am I supposed to play? Is it the Pyra or is it the Mitra matchup? But instead, gonna punch Mitra off the screen and into the star. Yeah, 61%. This is very much even, especially with the small blast zones on Smashville. This is easily doable for Kazuya, but right now getting pushed into the corner, and this is not where you want to be versus Pyra, and gonna send them flailing towards the blast zone. I love the way Cake bans. He ain't even say what he's banning, he just said flats, and we all know Kazuya loves those flat platforms, you know what I mean? Okay. Oh, let me update the score, sorry. So that is, there we go. Update. There we go. One. Okay, there we go. It's updated now. It was taking a while for the one to come up on the screen, but we did get it. And alright, running it back, I believe it's Aegis Kazuya again. And I'm liking the way the Aegis is coming out. Cake has mentioned how he has been developing this secondary, and this secondary is looking pretty good so far, especially in this matchup. I believe Aegis does win this matchup. Not like as a substantial amount, but still does really good, especially with the speed that Mitra puts on and then the ledge trapping that Pyra can put on. So now we've switched from Smashville to Hollow Bastion, which I don't know whose favorite really works towards here. I feel like having the larger blast zones kind of helps Cake's situation of if Kazuya puts you in like the blender for a bit. And as for OmegaRaider, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this pick. I would have at this point. You might as well just remain on Smashville because if you're playing Kazuya, you want to get those early stocks as soon as possible. Right now, he's gonna go deep for that edge guard, and that's what you should be doing against the Aegis. But instead, going to recover and get the ledge trap situation, taking that first stock. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw the commentators popping off for a bit. I thought something was definitely happening. A couple of different sets going on. You can tune into the other streams if you want to watch that. But at the current moment, while I was being distracted, I saw Cake go for that edge guard and getting that forward air with Pyra, and you're probably dead here. No, you're not. He goes the opt for the F smash instead, but just for some insurance, kicks him with the boot, setting him off stage, and now practically a whole stock lead for OmegaRaider right now. Basically heard what I said about this stage pick and said actually it's a pretty good stage pick for Kazuya with the kind of lead he has right now, but you can definitely see the pressure starting to mount up a bit with the way Cake is playing. He's kind of turned on the Jets, and Mitra definitely being one of those characters that could put on the Jets, and now Pyra, the one who finishes the job. Oof. Nice down air into up smash. Great switch into the read off the platform. Good use of the platform. I'm loving the way both these players are using platform. We've seen a couple platform kills from each of these guys. We saw the whatever it is, Kazuya into the F smash work earlier. Then we see Pyra down air right there. And now we've gotten back to an even game after what looked like a very commanding lead for OmegaRaider. Okay, again, you just turn on the Jets so quickly once you switch that game plan from Pyra to Mitra, and then you don't need to use Pyra so much. Just have her in those specific kind of situations like this one right now, and to close out the stock. Now you just got to be careful a bit here. You are absolutely at kill percent from Rage Arts. Definitely probably the right idea to switch to Mitra, but I think that's going to do it.
Battlefield, PS2, and Smashville.
Yep, smart move by Cake to try and switch onto Mitra. Probably just try and avoid the variety of options that Kazuya has, but in the same breath, good job by OmegaRaider maneuvering around all these different movements that Mitra has and using that Rage Arts to get the job done. Tying us up at 1-1. All right, here we go. Game 3. Game 3, 1-1. Small battlefield is the pick this time. I'm loving the counter picks. We're not sticking to one stage. Both these characters know what's at stake right now. Want to move on into the bracket and believe that the stages definitely play a factor in that role. Nice dash attack. That egregious dash attack. And wow! Electric Wind got this right through Mitra's dash attack. I've never seen that before. Nope. OmegaRaider kind of getting caught mashing out of disadvantage a bit there, and the jab, the multi-hit jab, gonna get through that tough guy. And, oh, nice downer. We're definitely seeing a lot of trades right now, and high recovery. Gotta be careful. Kazuya definitely has that. I think it's his F tilt that can just knock you off the stage. What a spot dodge into the jab. Not gonna get too much of a punish, but oh, unfortunate. Had the ledge trap, had the right read, but just armoring through is Kazuya gonna manage to get that stock. Oh. Here comes the jab again. Not gonna use that laser to avoid the ledge guard situation. Now, of course, Aegis not a ledge guarding character, but Pyra can definitely go out there with those huge hitboxes that her sword carries. Now the Rage Arts on deck. Let's see how OmegaRaider decides to use this Rage Arts right here. If he's gonna use it to build up some damage, or if he's gonna build up a bit more damage and finally take the stock. And whoo, scary situation. Almost had that trade with the boot. I think it did trade, but it just didn't get the sweet spot. But the up air gonna do it for Cake and gonna manage to take that stock. And at 70%, we saw him bring this kind of percent lead back in the previous game. Now let's see what happens here if he can manage to bring that back. Or if OmegaRaider gonna opt to stall a bit after the two jabs. We can definitely see OmegaRaider's getting better at kind of reading Cake's movements, despite how quick Pyra is. How quick Mitra is, and gonna manage to take the stock because of it. At 24% again. Let's see if he can build off of this. Oh, he's scary. Scary. Damage coming up. Dash attacks coming out from Mitra. You can definitely see OmegaRaider playing a bit more patient right now. Trying to wait to see what kind of option that Cake uses and kind of baiting off those options. And switch to Pyra. Maybe a bit of desperation coming out from Cake. You got to find a way to take this stock. But nice pivot grab. Pivot grab into forward air. The panic option working out in the favor of Cake, and nice up B, but not going to kill just yet. Kazuya being a bit more on the heavy side of things. Stash attack. Nice stash grab. Blazing again, just going to roll right through it. And you are at kill percent right now. Cake definitely has to be careful with what kind of move he decides to toss out here. The Rage Arts is gone, but that does not mean you're out of the waters yet. Kazuya can definitely have a variety of ways to take this stock out right now. And Cake definitely on the character that is more vulnerable to these kind of things, but at the same, in the same breath, it's high risk, high reward at the current moment. To prevent that you are at right now, you got to find a way to take this stock, and Pyro is the way to go. Forward air, and up switch. I'm just gonna frame trap him off the ledge right there. Nice up. Going up. Oh man, this is scary. You can definitely see a variety of just kill kicks coming out. I think that's gonna do it. Yes, that is gonna do it. OmegaRaider going to retake the lead, and also gonna take the game lead as well, going up 2-1, putting them a game away from advancing into, I believe, top 8 of the tournament.
Hello, Hirako.
How's it going, bro?
I'm here to help you commentate a bit.
For sure. Diamond BZ with the lead over Avison right now.
Oh, Duncan. He's bringing back Duncan in. In small battlefield.
So, Duncan has returned. Uh-oh.
I mean, it's a good return. I haven't seen... Sorry.
Yeah, I believe he has said that he prefers to use Duncan in these kind of matchups. I'm assuming it's because of that zoner mentality that it brings to the table. But definitely got to be careful here. You always know when you have that 2-1, when you're in that 2-1 deficit, you just got to be careful how you decide to use your characters. But right now, on fire. First stop going to Cake with that beautiful setup off the frisbee and the can.
I feel he feels comfortable with Duncan, and I've heard before that he was just trying out Pyro and Mithra the last few weeks actually in Click. So seeing him back in Duncan's a good thing.
Yep.
He feels comfortable with the character, and that's the important thing here. We're playing against players that feel comfortable with all these characters, like OmegaRaider's Kazuya.
Yep, and he's no stranger to seeing the OmegaRaider Kazuya, building off what you just said. And as you can see right now, the zoning is definitely helping a lot more. Of course, Pyro and Mithra have that speed, but what they do lack is having that solid projectile that a lot of other top tiers that do well against Kazuya have. And Duncan, although not a top tier, definitely has projectiles that can keep Kazuya at bay a bit. He has to respect Can, he has to respect options like Frisbee. And the gunman, of course, can also be used for good stalling and just as a way of keeping a wall in front of Duncan for a bit. And there you can see the Frisbee. He had the hit, but he just can't build off of much after he gets hit by either Frisbee or the can. I'm gonna get tossed. Ooh, not into the can just yet. Good SDI, I'm assuming, from coming out from OmegaRaider. But at 165, you can definitely see Cake started to take advantage a bit more of this matchup, kind of catching OmegaRaider a bit off guard, and the can's gonna take it.
I mean, let's bring it back to what you said about Duncan being like not even top tier, and I agree with that. But I feel what Cake has here is the spacing of Duncan, and that's the important part here, because you want to get some damage dealt in any way as possible, and Duncan can do that with all the distance that he can, get himself
He can cover, yep. Precisely, my good friend. And as we were talking about that spacing, we saw Duncan get sent to space with that up smash, I believe, was what took it up B is what took it. But now we're seeing the Frisbee setups. Another issue that Kazuya has is he does struggle with being caught into combo food. He is a pretty heavy character, and Heavy's typically accustomed to getting hit by a variety of combos.
Oh yeah.
There we go. The can sending him in the other direction though. Try to get the back air follow up. Not gonna catch it. And I think he caught him with the neutral air landing.
Right now.
And I think he's gonna opt for the forward throw to Can. Narrowly avoiding. Can kind of just said, "Let me get out of here."
Oh, but it sent him the other way again. But that doesn't mean it will stop him.
Exactly. And we are going to a game 5 for our first set of the day. I think we have a couple game 5s going on. Diamond BZ and Avison also in a game 5 situation. And I don't know what's the score for Whisker and Kamikaze, but we are having some hot sets right now.
I think right now that's also 2-2, because I think there's a coming back.
Yeah, so three-way game 5 for the first thing, for the first round of top 16 games.
I mean,
And yeah, we're working on the Aegis. I can definitely see it's a work in progress, but that's the part of the game, man. You got to progress. But right now, we are going into this final Game 5, Duck Hunt versus Kazuya. And let's see if Cake can indeed close it out.
Ooh, this will be interesting to watch.
Absolutely. Alright, and we are back on Hollow Bastion. This has definitely worked in the favor of OmegaRaider being on Hollow Bastion, but it is a complete different matchup right now. There it is.
The setup for the combo.
Yep, we're seeing the setups going to work right now, giving a quick 66%, giving Kazuya a taste of his own medicine with the type of combos that are being let out right now. You always love to see Kazuya kind of get reversed by those combos. A nice F smash. I do really think like Duck Hunt's F smash is a bit underrated. Not like insane kill power, but like the distance it covers is really great, especially at the ledge. Nice F tilt. At 134, just got to be careful if you're Cake. You just don't want to let Kazuya get that one hit in that allows him to take advantage of Duck Hunt's disadvantage. This is and there he is.
There he is, but he
could have built off of it. Woo, scary situation.
Yeah, but I feel like, as we can see here, wow, Cake uses the can to his advantage. He knows what he can do with it. He can just throw it at the far distance and then hit it hard. And like that's what it cost that. Like he just hit the can a bit here and there and caught him stop.
The usage of can definitely coming in handy, building off these combos. It's definitely a key part in Duck Hunt's game plan. And when you have the mastery of the character that Cake has at the current moment, you definitely know the ways to use the can. But right now, Kazuya finally managing to get his hands on the dog and the duck, but not gonna get Thanksgiving off of it.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay, the can. I love the way he uses that can in the recovery.
Honestly, the way he uses the can Cake, it's just really unique. It's just I haven't seen many Duck Hunt players, but the way he uses it for his advantage is beautiful for the combo setups.
Absolutely. Here we go. Like OmegaRaider has managed to bring damage a bit back here, and I think this might do it. Yeah, with the up B at 85%. It's going to be interesting to see. This is definitely going better than the previous game was, as he was down in that 2-stock deficit. Having being on the same stock situation, at least even if you let this stock go, you can build up some damage a bit here. But definitely, if you're in the OmegaRaider, you want to find a way to turn the tides into your favor right now. But the zoning of Duck Hunt right now definitely proved it to be a problem, and that F smash gonna do it, kind of frame trapping him with that can right there, and then the F smash right in between, just gonna catch him off guard. And Cake just one stock away from moving on into the top 8. But here we go. The Kazuya combos are coming out, and the frisbee hitting the both of them.
Another frisbee? No, not a frisbee. No, sure.
Nice that was indeed the frisbee. Frisbee having that multi-hit at the end. You may have thought that you avoided it, but in the same breath, you can still get hit by that lingering hitbox that it has. And here we go. Here we go.
Do it again?
Oh, no. Gonna manage to get out of it.
Oh, boy, he got out of it.
Right out of it. Whew, that was very scary. And now you're seeing a bit of desperation heaves coming out from OmegaRaider in this current moment. And hold on, I'm gonna update you guys on the scores in a bit. But right now we are kind of in a situation where Cake can close out this game right now.
He has the advantage here, but that doesn't mean he.
And he's dead.
That doesn't.
And now you definitely got to be careful. This is where Kazuya this is where OmegaRaider has to lock in. You just need one good hit, especially on a character like Duck Hunt, who does not have. You don't need to worry about a kill throw. You can go straight in, but the can gonna launch him 153% at the same moment. The gunman. There's the frisbee. That's the play.
Is he gonna do it?
Yep, you see, damage is piling up. You don't want to, if you're Cake, you just don't want to let these stray hits mount up to the point where Kazuya can hit you with one really good string.
He's preparing it.
And just straight up kill you. And if you're Cake, you gotta find a way to take this stock right now. But I think this might do it with the can, and that is going to do it. Great game 5 set from both these players. Good stuff, but Cake finally closing it out.
That return from Cake was special.